Alright, today I'm going to be making gravy for Christmas Eve. I started with 7 pounds of Italian sausage, 4 pounds of hot, 3 pounds of mild. I'm browning it up right now. I got to do it in batches so it stays nice and brown. This is the sausage right here. I'm going to show you nice up close. Hope you can see it all. It's delicious. This is part of it. I got the other one going right now. So what I'm going to do here, I'll show you my pot. Here we go. I got the rest browning in here. I hope you can see it all. It's browning. Okay. I'm going to throw the onions. I got 3 whole yellow onions. You know, just ones out of the bags like this. 3 of them is more than enough. So I'm going to add all the rest of the Italian sausage and the juices back in. Like that. It's beautiful. Alright. It's 3 onions chopped up. Alright, chop them fine so they melt in the gravy. Alright. I'm going to let that cook for a while. It's got to cook down pretty good. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. I'm going to let that cook down good. And I got 8 cloves of garlic. Alright. I'm going to zap them up. Eight cloves, minced up real nice, but I'm not going to put them in now. I'll put them in later on so it doesn't burn, but you're still going to get a nice garlic flavor. Okay? In the background, I'm making dough. I'm making focaccia breads. I'm going to send them out today. That'll be another video. Alright, then, after the garlic goes in and gets a little brown, I put this cream sherry, and my mom taught me this. Cream sherry wine gives the best flavor in the gravy. Alright, you put about a cup and a half. Alright, and keep this stirring up, get those onions going, get them nice and soft. Alright, I'm going to let that cook down a little bit, and I will be back when I add the rest of the ingredients. That's going to take about 10-12 minutes, and I'm sure you don't want to just sit here and watch those cook. So, I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I'm going to add the garlic to the sausage and the onions. Let me show you what it looks like. Take a peek at that. Huh? Does that not look good? 7 pounds of Italian sausage, 3 onions. Okay? I'm going to put it back on the flame. I'm going to add the garlic. Again, 8 cloves of garlic. The recipe will be on the bottom, as always. Okay, 8 cloves. Okay, there we go. That's in there. I'm going to stir this up a little bit. Oh, does it make the house smell good? Already. Then I got some fresh basil. This is from my yard. I dried it up. I just put a handful in now, and then a handful in when I put the gravy in. When I put the tomatoes in. Okay? Alright. Oh, that smells so good. Oh my God. It's just fucking delicious. Okay. Here's what I'm using today. I'm using San Marzano tomatoes. They're better tomatoes. They're really good. They're much more red than the other tomatoes. And they got a better flavor. So I get these from my friend Al. Okay, we got another minute or two on here. Okay, I'm going to throw the wine. Again, cream sherry, doesn't matter what brand. This is Fairbanks. Throw that in. And you want to let this cook down. You're going to put about a cup and a half. And you want to let that cook down now. Get that alcohol paste out of there. And let the wine get into the sausage. Alright, we're going to let that cook away a little bit. I'm going to let that cook for about 10-15 minutes, and I'll be back, add the rest. Okay, I'm back again. I'm going to add the tomatoes. The wine has been simmering for about 10-12 minutes. It reduced a little bit. I'm going to add the tomatoes here. I added the basil, a nice handful of basil. Fresh, if you get it, is better. Alright, I'm going to throw these in. This is San Marzano crushed tomatoes. I'm going to show you how to clean these out in a second. Let's add all these in. So this morning, we had coffee in my grandmother's percolator. This thing's got to be 75, 80 years old, maybe more. Anyway, I saw it in the basement last night. I figured, what the heck, make a pot of coffee with it. Delicious. Oh, you hear that gravy going away, huh? Well, that's really nice. It is kind of thick in here. So I'm going to thin it out with a little chicken stock, only because I had it in the refrigerator. You could use water, which I'm probably going to have to add some water anyway. There's a lot in here. So just, I had this left over. Throw it in here. I'll probably use a whole can of water or chicken, thin it out a little bit. The gravy's kind of thick right now, you know, so. Alright, anyway, you got the point. I'm going to let this cook. It's got to cook for a good 3 hours, maybe a little bit more. And I'll be back. I'll show you what it looks like. This is, I'm making this gravy for Christmas Eve because we're making stuffed shells. I have about 50 people here. I'm going to make about 225 stuffed shells. I don't know if I'll be able to put that on a video, but I'm going to try. Either way, I'll be back, show you the gravy. After it comes up to a boil, put it on simmer. Cover it, simmer it for 3 hours. Even longer. Take a piece of sausage out and see if it's nice and tender. You know the gravy's done. I'll be back to show you what it looks like. And try this recipe because it is good. Okay, so the gravy's done. It cooked for about 4 hours on low. I simmered it. Here's what it looks like. Delicious. I put a couple pieces of sausage in there. I cut it up. Alright. Let you know how it is. That is great gravy. That is outstanding. Try this recipe. You'll like it. It takes a little time, but it's delicious. Alright, I'm done here. Over and out.